r/TalesFromTechSupport, episode 22. Do you have a power cord? I work next to our Red support guys. Even though I don't do support, I'm part of that group as a wiki product manager, but that doesn't matter. I watched a guy walk into our area and begin rifling through cabinets. Finally, someone asked him what's going on. Guy, do you have a cord I can use? It, what kind of cord? Guy, power cord. It, for what? Guy, for my laptop. It, which kind of laptop? Guy, the smaller ones. It, we issue 5 different types of laptops. You have to be more specific. Guy, the HP one. It, we issue 4 HP laptops. Which one? Guy, pointing at its laptop, like yours. It, and you need the cord? Guy, the cord with the brick on it to power my laptop. It, oh, you mean you need a power supply? Guy. Yeah. Can you give me a spare power supply? It, we don't keep power supplies separate from the laptops, and currently we only have brand new ones in the box. Guy, can you take a power supply out of one of those boxes? It, no. Those are reserved for when we issue them out. Where is your power supply? Guy, I left it in my car. It, if you need a spare power supply, your manager can order one for you. Otherwise, you'll have to go to your car to get your power supply. Guy, are you sure you can't help me? It. The garage is outside. It's a covered garage with elevators. It took the guy longer to try to finagle a power supply out of it than it would have taken him to go outside to get the power supply out of his car. I can't even. I don't wanna upgrade to 10. Okay, so this happened just now, and I'm weirded out by it. I work as it in an elementary plus middle school. It's all one building. We are still using Windows 7, so I sent out this email *ClassicIntroduction*. We will be installing Windows 10 in 7 days. Back up all your data into my documents, my pictures, my music and my videos. These folders won't be deleted *SOME more info and my name 6 days pass. It's 2 PM. By that time all classes have ended, and I'm expecting some teachers to go on a break before going into the other shift, and the others to go home. But I hear someone kicking stuff around in a classroom. I go there, and I see a teacher trying to unplug all the computers. I ask, may I know what you're doing, sir? He replies, oh, I'm just unplugging all these computers, so it won't upgrade them. I say, oh, I'm it. And our team can plug them back in. He screams, what? You will upgrade these? I don't want to upgrade. I say, already tired of this, well, we are gonna have to. We can keep the wallpaper if you want. He then just says that I should go away. I do, but write that down. About 5 hours later, school's ended, and I go to upgrade the PCs. When I get to that classroom, 45 minutes later, I see that like 2/3 of the computers are gone. I ask that teacher where they are, and he screams, what, why did you go in? You weren't supposed to see that. I say, oh, I have to upgrade the PCs. Where are they? He replies, what the actual F *****K. I was leaving them in the janitor's office, so you can't screw them up. I don't wanna upgrade to 10. I say, we are not deleting any data, as long as you followed the directions of the email. He says that it is stupid, and that I should be fired. About 5 minutes later, he calms down, and we get the computers back. I have no idea if he'll be fired, though. Port scan? I'm not running a stinking port scan. We have a group of technical non-ed folks where I work. It would be a stretch to describe them as engineers, but that is how they describe themselves. And so it goes. They do many things that overlap traditional IT duties, but they do it for customers and not internal users. I have always considered their work kind of sloppy and shoot from the hip kind of stuff, but if I'm being truthful, I'm more than a little biased. This group is a particular nuisance to it and the rest of the company at large, as they are not what you would describe as rule followers nor team players. They like to run their own shadowed and such. While I try to rein this in whenever I can, the CEO is not willing to draw the line and enforce the company rules and regulations on this group for some reason. I'm not sure if it is just conflict avoidance or chasing the almighty dollar, but there is something preventing him from cracking down on them and enforcing the company policies. So I have made it clear, as the head of it for the company, that as long as it doesn't interfere with the rest of the company they may do so, but we will not support these shenanigans in any way, shape, or form. Once it crosses that line, I will stop it with prejudice. Yesterday as I'm sitting at my desk working on some super cool new thing, I suddenly start getting in a ton of emails and Slack posts. I look at the post and notice that our RIPE/id system is just going nuts. Port scan, port scan, port scan. All over one of my subnets. One PC is running very intrusive port scans. I identify the PC and then the user. Naturally, it was one of these knuckleheads. So I call up $USER $me, hey, $USER $USER, hey. What's going on, $me? I was going to ask you the same question. Are you running any kind of network scans from your PC, $USER? No. No, I'm not $me. Are you sure, $USER? Yeah, I'm sure. Why, $me? Well, we are getting all kinds of bells and whistles going off on our ID system that someone is running a scan on the network and the source is coming from your computer, $USER and LT, long pause and GT, point. Well, I'm running a port scan right now, $me and LT, banging head against desk and GT. Well, then that would be a network scan now, wouldn't it, $USER? Yeah, I guess so, $me. Well, it needs to stop right now. It is violating company policy, $USER. Oh, okay. Jesus. You must know the password for it to be able to use it as a login email. First post. If on the wrong subreddit, please let me know. I'll post it somewhere more relevant context. Asterisk not tech support, but I do player support for game company, which means helping people with account management and other things that require interacting with tech. The games that the company designs doesn't use passwords as such to log in. Instead, when you try to log into the game using email, it sends an OTP to your email address. Of course, tons of things can go wrong in the process, usually, but not always, at the customer's end. Up to this point though, the ticket has been standard business. Person opens a ticket, not live chat, no phone calls, thank God, and says they lost their account. I run through basic security questions, they pass, I connect the account to email 1 and send them steps for recovering it and close the ticket. Job done, right? Nope. Cast, me equals me, dk equals dumbkid dk, \**reopens the issue I didn't receive the code me, okay, please show us a screenshot, confirming that you've written the right email. dk, \**doesso \**me, okay, cool, and after you press disconnected, what happens next? Please show me, comments a lot of DK basically saying that they are already lost 2 accounts and this is a waste of time. DK eventually shows me a screenshot. Everything at our end works as intended \**me. Alright, in that case, can we try with another email address? DK \*gives me 2 different emails. Dumbus point Kidus and amp, gamer over 9000 \**me. Okay, which one do you prefer? DK, gamer over 9000, but I forgot the password to it me, sigh right, and do you remember the password to any of the emails? DK, no \*. At this point, I realize that we can't help any further and tell him accordingly that without an email he can log into, he won't be able to receive any OTPs and thus he can't log into any of the accounts he has in our game. I then instruct him to either reset/ask for new passwords for the emails and or create 3 new email accounts, 1 per game, before contacting us again. so that we can recover the game accounts for him. Since that debacle happened, I've decided I will always, first, ask people if they actually know the passwords to the emails they wish to use. Controlling people's personal phones is apparently my job now. I got a position as an intern for a nearby high school about 2 months ago. Most of my job is just moving certain electronic equipment, setting up Chromebooks for the students, helping teachers set up their Chromecast, etc. It's been rather boring, but has been pretty good until today. I got a call from a teacher, and so I went to her room. I see her holding a student's phone, and she tells me that she caught the student watching some video on her phone when she was supposed to be playing Kahoot. It's like a quiz learning game. The teacher then tells me that she wants me to block all websites and apps that aren't school related on her phone while she is in class. I try to explain to her that the phone is not the school's property, and I literally can't do that. I get yelled at for 5 minutes, and then the teacher tells me that I'm not doing my job and to call the relit worker. I tell her that he took the day off today, and it's just me, and she tells me that I'm lying. She then takes me to the principal's office, like I'm still in high school, and she gets the principal to come out and tells him that I'm being rude and not doing my job. The principal is pretty chill though, and asks for my version of the story. I tell him, and he agrees and tells her that the school cannot mess with a student's personal belongings. Edit, grammar. Just repeat after me. I'm part of a small tech support company supporting all kinds of small to medium businesses. This one happens to be a dentist. The usual manager is on pregnancy leave and is usually a filter for the simple issues. So with this filter gone, we have the receptionist acting as an impromptu manager with next to no knowledge. She calls in literally anything. And usually it's their dental software, which is a mess on its own. They'd probably be better of calling their supplier, since they want specific settings changed. Anyways, today it was a word issue. They are taking in some patients from another practice and need to download/import some dental imagery. The other dentist sent them in a Word file for some reason, and the impromptu manager couldn't save them as PNG or JPEG, which was needed to import them in their software. Files downloaded from the internet or email tend to open in read-only view to protect you from macros, so the receptionist only needed to enable editing to save the images as PNG. To be fair, I get why a regular computer user could run into this. So I showed the receptionist to press the enable editing button and the yellow warning banner at the top of Word, and showed how to save them. As a service, I even imported the first images for her to follow it all the way through. For the next patient, I'll let her do the thing, telling her to just repeat what I just did, which wasn't complicated at all. Open Word file in GT, enable editing in GT, save image to a folder in GT, press import in dental software in GT, select the newly saved file. She managed to get to the second step. She ignored the yellow warning banner and tried to save immediately. So I told her, remember to press enable editing. I see her mouse pointer drift around somewhat, and she presses the cross asterisk asterisk nextto asterisk asterisk the editing button, closing the banner, and tries to save again. Why isn't it working? Me, let's just start from the beginning and press editing button, and not the X. She reopens the file. I see the pointer drift around again for a bit, before she goes up to the one button to fix it all. And asterisk asterisk and asterisk asterisk presses the text explaining the read-only setting on the other side of the button. She clicked asterisk everything asterisk the magic button. I slowly move the pointer to the button myself, disappointingly telling her no. This one. When you say Debian package, this isn't what it meant. Our customer has a proprietary software for their production that runs in a Linux virtual that I maintain. The software has always been really painful to upgrade, as they ship the updates by sending random bits and pieces of the software over email, which at times don't interact right with the software, as they've forgotten the new update also needs some other files. Also worth noticing is that the company making the software has 3 guys, the owner who's paratechnical, some dude who knows a bit about stuff, and then a total cowboy programmer who'd probably ship the software after each added line. Snapshotting the virtual has saved the day numerous times, but the updates they send have since become an inside joke, as the company making the software often briefs the customer that it's just a quick update, won't take 5 minutes, and then it causes hours and hours of work for us when we go back and forth with the software provider about why it fails. To minimize our pain, I've numerous times suggested that they should package the software after some time and numerous larger than expected bills. The customer also agreed with us. They take their sweet time, telling us they've been having problems with Debian packages, but eventually a deb lands in my email instead of the typical assortment of random script files. I install it and make a note that it stays quite a long time in the post-install script, but after the install expected pieces are where they should be, so I don't investigate further. One day I receive another update, and running dpkgl with the package name I accidentally used dpkgl, which instead of listing the installed package status and version lists the files inside the package. My jaw hits the keyboard. The package has one file inside, a huge star file. I immediately extract the new version package I received, and to my horror, realize what they've done. They tarred up the software, packaged the tar file plus a post-install script that extracts the tar file. I'm left in, or how much you can misunderstand what a package manager does.